episode number 477. Will the 6th Gen Camaro be 3rd Gen inspired with T-tops?
No way.
Coming to you almost live from the Motor City, Detroit, Michigan. It's the CamaroC28.com podcast with your host Chris Frezza and Jason Debler. Strap in. It's the CamaroC28.com podcast on the air.
And welcome back, everyone, for another exciting episode of the CamaroC28.com podcast. I'm Chris.
I'm Jason.
Podcast take one. Do it all in one take this week.
Yeah, I keep watching the sound meter, making sure that it's working out all right.
Yeah, everything's looking good. Looking good.
Last week was a drag.
Yeah. We did 2 shows. Well,
Sort
we
of,
did. Kind of.
But hey, we got a good show this week.
Yeah. Jam-packed.
Let's make sure that we're talking about the question mark at the end of the title of the show. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about our buddy Mike Judge also in this episode, getting a very, very cool award and well-deserved. We're going to
talk about everything 6th Gen.
Criticize this some stuff. So
something nobody's talking about, too. Probably nobody should be talking about.
Yeah. There's this video that's going around that's... I gotta say, on the sort of like the dramatic side,
Dun, dun, dun.
It has
almost like that, huh?
It has music in the background, kind of like on that
You
TV
should play
show
that.
Survivor.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll play it.
Yeah,
Kind of like Survivor, just before the big
Jeff Probst says,
get the hell off the island,
Yeah.
beach. And then USA Today seems to think that they know something that nobody else does.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that in a little bit too. But I think what we ought to do is give credit where credit is most certainly due. Let's talk about Mike Judge. He received an award, and if you don't know who Mike Judge is, he works at the Oshawa plant.
Yep.
I forgot his exact title. Quality control, badass dude. Yeah, kind of like that. But
Mike's just a man.
We just know him as a good friend of ours.
Yeah.
Who works on the Camaro and makes sure that it comes out right. And the award that he got, what is it called, Chris?
It's the GM, or the General Motors Customer Excellence Award. So Mike was here in Detroit for a couple days this week, and we got to see some pictures of him with his award. And congratulations to Mike.
Yeah.
Everything he does, he deserves. He deserves this award.
Yeah.
This has been a long time coming. He's done so much for the Camaro community with the fifth generation car. It's great that he's finally being recognized for his great work.
That's right. And he lives and breathes Camaro and
Heck yeah.
putting it together and making sure everybody's happy.
Way to go, Mike.
Yeah. Well done, buddy. Well done.
Yeah.
Should we get into the...
Get into it?
Yeah. I can't hold this back any longer. So there's apparently more than one spy car company out there. And
Here they come again.
Yeah. Now, I don't even know where to begin. I get frustrated.
I never heard of this company before.
Yeah, there's this...
Before these
entity.
videos and pictures started being released. They look authentic.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah.
And then you see the video.
You don't even need to see it. You just need to hear it.
Oh, yeah. So play it.
Let's start with the title.
Okay.
Is this the 2016 Chevy Camaro Turbo prototype spied in the wild? ? Turbo?
Turbo? Twin turbo? Just regular turbo, or?
Of course, we don't have room to talk because, look at the title of our show.
That's true. But, we're kind of playing off
people know us that
things.
We're tongue-in-cheek.
Yeah.
So anyway, the thing that gets me about this is that it zooms in and gets blurry. It zooms out and doesn't get blurry in this section of the video.
And it's dramatic.
Yes, and it's very dramatic. Like here. This is like just.
It's like a 60 Minutes episode.
They don't want us to know what it is, but too late. Too late. We got him.
Too late, General Motors. I have captured your car in my film. I shall release it upon the world.
Yeah, it's like a 48 Hours episode.
Yeah, it's like I expect Diane Sawyer to pop her head in and go, "What were you thinking at that time?" Oh, hold on. What were you thinking at that time?
Very dramatic.
Come on, please.
Is it real? Is it?
I think it's real. I just think the guys
looks like a car that they spied in the wild.
Yeah, I mean, they're covering it up in a parking lot, but I guess some people were saying it looks like there's T-tops on this car.
T-tops?
What?
T-tops?
What?
Convertible, maybe.
Yeah.
You can see the top where it's very thin.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing this is probably a convertible
Or they just
car that they're testing.
tack welded on a roof from a 5th gen because they haven't completed the 6th gen roof yet.
Yeah.
I don't think that we're going to see T-tops, but being fair and honest, we've said when you speak, Chevrolet and General Motors listens.
Yeah.
That'd be I'd be astonished, but surprised
Yeah.
if they said, "Guess what? We're bringing T-tops back. We're the only car company on the planet doing it," which is fine.
Yeah.
But man, they must have gotten over that hurdle of A, making it more expensive, and B, making it more heavy.
Right.
Which
But
I think
they did move to a different platform.
right. So, but can we tell that it's T-tops from this video? No. Heck, I'm not even sure what to think from this video. But in the video is a 3rd gen. I guess there's a lot of videos and photos of this. Why are
They're testing with a 3rd gen. So on the same trailer that they're moving these cars around with, they've also got a red 3rd gen Camaro. What's up with that?
I think it should be called red herring.
Oh, yeah.
Or we've talked about this. Is the 6th gen going to be inspired by the 2nd gen or possibly the 3rd gen? Maybe they want to capture some of the driving dynamics of the 3rd gen.
Right.
Because if you've ever driven a 3rd gen car, you feel like you're laying on a couch.
Yeah.
Like you're down there, the steering wheel is right in your lap. It feels very comfortable to drive. It's not the actually appropriate racing driving position, but it's a very comfortable cruising position. So maybe they're trying to borrow something from it, but that spawned
This another new rendering of a bastardized 3rd gen looking 5th gen.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be a 6th gen.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Do you think we're going to get a 3rd gen looking 6th gen?
I don't know, man.
What do you think of that picture?
No.
No?
I mean,
It makes our job here pretty easy, though. It's comical. Some of these are pretty funny.
were there? You mean were there
Just
comments?
just looking at the pictures.
Were there comments on the pictures?
I think there was.
Yeah. Well, I saw them too.
Yeah.
Most people are not in favor, and most things we can't even repeat on this show.
Yeah. Bastard, I think, was one of them, and a lot of F words, I think. And someone was talking in Spanish, and quite a few. I don't know. Maybe
Des dólar China. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't even know what it says.
Don't know.
Pendejo. I'm just repeating stuff that I've heard other people say. I mean, it could mean bratwurst for all I know.
Yeah.
Oh man, I keep thinking about this. They don't want us to see it, but it's too late. And the camera goes he holds the camera and puts it on himself. And look, if you're gonna do a spy shot video, just shut up and show the car. We don't want to hear your commentary. We don't want to see your face. We want to see the car, and we don't need dramatic ass music. All right, let's move on.
Yeah, let's talk about more 6th gen stuff.
Yeah, well, we have a voicemail from last week.
We do.
Were we going to replay it or?
Well, we
Nope.
never played it last week
Oh, we
because
didn't?
remember we had
that's
to
right.
re-record.
Well, we sort of played it in the bad recording.
And then kind of inspired this show.
Yeah,
Let me play it real quick.
Yes.
Hey, Chris and Jason, it's Tyler from Maryland again. Just want to give you guys a shout out. Love the podcast. Keep them coming. Love enjoying listening to them. I just got one question, really. It's I'd really like to know what you guys are hoping the GM's going to achieve with this new 6th gen. Of course, we see all these renderings and whatnot, and hearing what people obviously dislike and stuff. But realistically, what would you guys like to see out of this car, both appearance-wise and performance-wise? Of course, everyone's going to want to put up CO6 numbers. It'd be cool, and I'm sure they're going to do an addition that comes close to that, but not quite. No point making the two of the same car. But just what would you guys like to see out of it? Like I said, numbers-wise and everything else. Just once again, love the podcast. Keep it coming. You guys are awful, and I'll talk to you later.
Thanks, Tyler.
It's a great
Your-
voicemail.
Your voicemail would have been in last week's show had we
Right.
not had to re-record it, but it inspired this episode.
Yes.
So,
What do we want to see in a
like, let's come down with like a recipe,
realistic
recipe.
Not
Let's take out T-tops. Let's, take
Well,
out
that's-
a supercharged LT5 motor that the Z06 maybe.
for 20 grand.
Yeah.
15. Yeah.
Let's start with it's moved to the caddy platform. Okay.
Right. And
So we're assuming it's going to lose some weight.
good, because that would be part of the
Okay.
recipe.
A lot of people have criticized the 5th gen for being,
Oh,
Fat.
oh yeah. Oh, sorry. That was my cue. The new Camaro's a fat pig, and it ain't gonna sell none.
To-
'Cause it's a fat pig.
to me, weight isn't an issue because the car performs.
You can't out-engineer weight. It's a fat pig of a car. It's just gonna huff and puff its way around the track. Is Mail here yet? We got any cheese whiz left? Oh, damn kid. Where them kids? Yeah. Kids.
Yet they come out with the Z28.
That Z28 ain't gonna do nothing compared. Okay. Sorry.
So wait, that's probably
Yeah.
the number one thing people were
Yep.
thinking for the 6th gen.
And the first two things we've talked about, I think we're gonna get. I think it's gonna be ATS, obviously.
Yeah.
Weight and a little smaller.
Yeah.
In height and width and depth.
Yeah.
And weight from fat pig
Yeah.
car.
LT1 motor
Yep.
from the Stingray.
As an option.
Yep. So Camaro is always the little brother of the Corvette, seems to inherit the power plant
Yep.
that the Camaro gets.
I'm hoping things are redesigned a little bit so there's better rearward visibility.
Okay.
Granted, you and I, Chris, we've advocated that visibility isn't as bad as what people make it out to be, as long as your mirrors are adjusted properly,
Right.
like they should be in any car.
Right. So you're
But I think it still turns people off.
It does. It does. Is there any like specific color that you're interested in seeing that we haven't seen yet on the 5th gen? I know they've got a new green coming out for the spring edition Camaro that's going to be unveiled at SEMA this year, along with a name for it. I wouldn't mind seeing the Synergy green coming back again.
That
That was
would
a
be cool.
very, very cool color.
I'd like to see the Inferno orange interior come back too.
Oh,
I
okay.
liked that so much. I
Yeah.
thought it was great. I'd want to see more refined electronics. in
Yeah.
it.
Good. I like to see the same thing. I like to see maybe better integration
Yes.
with your smartphones.
Yes. Very much
iPhones.
so.
We're seeing like even in my Sonic, I've got a Siri button on my steering wheel, so I can hit it and then I can kick up Siri and use voice commands from that. I like to see that technology move forward ahead. Maybe a better MyLink system. People are complaining about there's no pause button with the navigation one. Maybe make that a little more obvious if there is one. Add a USB port, maybe an additional USB port. I'm seeing more and more cars are coming with multiple USB ports, not only for using it but for charging, your phone.
What was it on the 5th gen what else on the 5th gen that people just didn't like? Or even on the 4th gen,
I'm trying to think.
Let's see here. Intake manifold leak? Oh, that's 4th gen LT1.
Remain seal. Yeah.
Yeah, rear main seal. See, that's the thing. It's hard to improve on something that was very, very successful.
Yeah.
Let's turn it over to our listeners from this point. I mean, we kind of gotten the ball rolling, and a lot of things we said were kind of obvious, but we want to hear what you guys.
What's your recipe?
And you can go down to a nice fine point detail. Okay, yeah, all that, but I want to see this. I want to see
T-tops? Really? I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of people complained that when the 5th gen came out, where the T-tops, because going back from what? Did the 2nd gen have T-tops?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Second,
well,
third,
I
and
have
fourth.
seen them with T-tops. I don't know if they came factory.
Okay.
But third
They
and
had it
fourth.
all the way through
Yep.
the 4th gen. And a lot of people love their T-tops. I mean, I had them on my car. I never really took them out
Yeah,
too much.
me too.
You saw people, then you see them flying off. And
I just want to make sure that people stop to say, do I want T-tops on my car, or am I just in love with the idea of T-tops?
That's a good point.
Because, I mean, that's why people are like, bring back the IROC. Well, they're just in love with the name.
Yeah.
Well, in my opinion, it seems that people are in love with just the name because it sounds cool.
Yeah.
IROC Z, it had a good ring to
Yeah.
it back in the day. Now it's, hey, did you lock up the trailer when we left? God, honey, you're starting to look like a fat pig, just like that new Camaro. Okay.
What about models of Camaro? Should they bring back the ZL1?
Well, I think they should put a couple models in front of it. I prefer blondes on high heels. No. Should they? 1LE, ZL1.
1LE, ZL1, Z28, SS, RS.
I think they should keep the same damn
Lineup?
hierarchy.
Okay.
Absolutely, because people get confused as it is, especially when you add the RS package to an SS or non-SS.
Yeah.
RSSS Super Sport.
We don't want to get into the Z28 versus SS top dog.
No, because we know what the damn top dog is. We're gonna. In fact, you know what? No more top dog. We're never gonna say it again. Let's not say top dog ever again.
Okay.
Because
We'll bring it out occasionally.
no, I'm
Like the
tired
dogs,
of
like the dogs on Christmas.
No, that's festive, and that has nothing to do with top dog or top dog
Yeah. Top dog.
God
If you're in
help
New
us
York.
all.
In New York.
in Baston.
So call us. Let us know what you think the recipe is.
Yeah, and you probably
the
want to
sixth
know
gen.
how to do it. Here's how.
To stay informed and in touch with the Camaro Z28.com crew, go to the message boards at CamaroZ28.com. If you have a question for the podcast, call the Camaro Z28.com voicemail hotline. The number is 586-486-3182. That's 586-486-3182.
Actually, I got a message about, since we talked about RSSS Super Sport and all that, Damon Green hit us up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He sent us a message.
And it was in regards to what we expect to see at SEMA, the Chevy SS Sport, or
that's-
the or what's the can of air?
Oh, no.
Sorry.
Ouch.
Yeah, no kidding. Watch the meter go. He says, hey, this is Dr. Damon, right?
Yeah.
Dr. Damon Green driving a Synergy Green Camaro.
Yeah.
He says, hey, guys, hope all is well. I got a good laugh out of the last podcast regarding the Chevy SSS. I think the actual concept vehicle looks good, and what they're doing is on the right track. The current car is great, but looks too boring for me. Seems like they're making it look more like the Holden Commodore SSV. And I think that's great. I wonder if it would sell better if they just imported actual Holden version and kept the Holden badges, etc., and just convert it to left-hand drive. I'd definitely be more interested in that. Here are a few pics of the the SSV. As always, thanks for the podcast and keep up the great work, Dr. Damon Green.
Yep.
So yeah, you attach some pictures and it's probably pretty easy to find of the actual concept. One's a wagon.
Yeah.
Badass.
Yeah, it's the Ute. I think
Yeah?
they call it the Ute.
I blew Ute's ass away.
Yeah.
So
That'd be kind of cool.
yeah.
I'll be interested to get your opinion when they unveil this at SEMA 2 to see what you think.
I already want one.
Yeah?
I'm not going to get one because my wife won't let me. Plus, I can't live in it. But man, do I love them. And I hope they keep refining this. I hope it's not like that little thing they do for a couple years and then that's it.
Yeah. Well, I'm friends with a couple other automotive journalists on Facebook
Oh, yeah.
who I've met through the years.
Yeah.
And a bunch of people were in Washington, D.C. this week for a Dodge event. And the Dodge event was they're unveiling, they were letting the journalists test the Hellcat.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah.
But they
Yeah.
also introduced a vehicle that's going to be directly competing with the Chevrolet SS called the Charger. I think it's the Charger with a Scat Pack. So it's
Okay.
it's a drag pack or something. It's a Charger. I think it's the Charger. And it's a drag race version. It's a 4-door.
Yep. Scat Pack.
Yeah.
Dodge
looks-
Scat Packs revealed.
Pretty neat. And it was cheaper
Yeah.
than the SS and faster.
Yeah. But those who are tight with internet lingo,
Yeah.
uh,
But I think that harkens back to the old days. And
Hellcat and Scat Cat.
Yeah.
Okay. It's getting a little
Scat Pack.
funny. I've been nothing but critical of this whole episode. I don't mean to be everybody, but all right. I'd just take a quick look. It's on Car and Driver. It's one of the results that came up. That looks good.
Yeah.
Looks pretty good. Scat cat.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
That's cool. So, we're going to talk about USA Today.
So an article come out. And you and I have been talking about this for a while as to when GM could unveil the 6th gen. I mean, where else would it be other than the North American International Auto Show in Detroit, a mere few hours away from where they're going to be building it?
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
Well, in this article from USA Today, they said Chevy hasn't provided any teaser photos of the 2016 Camaro. No, obviously. And says it doesn't plan to unveil the car at the North American International Auto Show in Detroit in January. In fact, Chevy says it hasn't decided where the next-gen car will make its debut.
Well, that's kind of funny. So, if they haven't decided, how do they know they won't be in Detroit?
Exactly.
Well, I don't know. Maybe, some things could be taken, but wow, that's kind of a bummer and kind of surprising if it's true.
Yeah. I don't know.
Unless they're going to debut it at with a Geneva Auto Show or something like that.
Why would they do that? That's stupid.
Try to increase.
Here's the big shows. SEMA.
Yep.
And then right after SEMA is LA. Okay. Where they normally do Corvettes.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
You have Chicago, where they unveiled the ZL1. And then you have New York, which is where they unveiled the Z28.
I don't know, man.
What? Not bigger
maybe
than
it won't be ready,
Detroit.
though. Maybe it just won't be ready.
Maybe just, that's the only thing. I don't know.
Because I'm thinking that we'd see something more defined by now if it was going to make January. We're only a couple months away, 3 months away, so maybe they're just not ready. But I hope it's not true. I hope we can see it in Detroit.
I know. I'm really, really hoping too. But let's move on here. We've got one more voicemail for the week.
Yeah, all right, cool.
If I can find my effing mouse here.
Hey, Chris. Hey, Jason. How you guys doing? This is Jason from the UL1 Registry and CamaroNews.com. Anyways, wanted to call in because are you guys tired of all these renders now? 6th-gen renders are driving me nuts. First, I was liking them, but now I'm just it's getting to a point where it's like, gosh, they're going to ruin the car. Everybody's probably thinking it's the end of the world, But I don't know. What are your thoughts on the renderings? Are you tired of them yet? And are you guys ready for SEMA? SEMA is always exciting. Be a pleasure to see you guys. Sounds like some new people are going to be going this year. Great event. Look forward to the CamaroZ28.com dinner or / lounge meet, and looking forward to talking to you guys. Also, when's the next Beers and Gears going to come up, man? You guys are slacking a little bit. I know you're busy playing with your new iPhones, but let's get that Beers and Gears rolling. All right. Hope you guys are good. Have a great weekend, and see you in about 2.5 weeks if I don't slip and fall down again. All right. See you later. Jason from Cali. Later. Bye.
Jason Port.
Our buddy Jason.
Yeah, you better not fall down again.
Yeah, because I'm not carrying your ass around SEMA. Sophie, maybe, but not you.
So we got a lot of questions here. So first off, renderings. Are you sick of them?
Yeah. There's these websites like Camaro News that keep pumping them out. Well, no, I'm not sick of them because it's nice to see people's imagination flowing. But the problem is that every damn time one comes out, somebody's like, "Wow, GM really screwed that up. F GM, I'm never gonna buy their car again."
I know, it's crazy. Like they think that these are like the real photos. It's hilarious.
And even it says speculative, one person's rendering, but they don't read.
No, of course not.
Camaro's that big. What's the other one?
SEMA. Are you ready for SEMA? And no, for the record, we are not hosting a dinner.
No.
This is a meet and greet where people buy us beer.
That's right. And I don't even know if there's food there. It's just a bar.
Yeah, I don't think Octane does have any food.
Yeah, we maybe order a pizza. No. Somebody can order a pizza and have it delivered to us.
I'm seeing we have a decent amount of people coming from our event.
It's going to be cool.
We're getting a lot of new people coming this year too.
It's going to be cool. Wow. And this isn't just a CamaroZ28.com. It's just if you hear about it and you want to hang out with some Camaro like-minded folks,
come on over
and buy us drinks. See,
buy each other drinks.
There's a reason why we're saying this, because usually I lose my ass at the 3-card poker table, and by then I'm going on fumes. Yeah. So
But you'll have Val there this year, though.
I'll have my
Keep
wife
you in
to
line.
keep me in line this year in more ways than one. And what was the other thing he asked about?
Beers and gears.
All right. Hey, truth be told, we needed to get in. We were going to get in this week into the bar to record it, and then I had a family emergency and had to leave town, and I just got back. I was gone for a week, so it's going to probably...
It's probably going to be a couple weeks.
And the problem is...
we'll record some stuff in Vegas.
Right, but we also have other things we've recorded earlier in the year.
Yeah, going all the way back to August.
The Woodward Dream Cruise and things like that. That's
your stuff from Tennessee.
Kind of out of date now, but we're not even sure if we can use it. But either way, right after SEMA, we got
Lingenfelter event with Ken.
Son of a gun. Maybe we're gonna have to release those a little bit later because the hot thing is going to be who we talk to, what we see at SEMA.
Yeah. We're doing a lot of interviews there too.
So right after SEMA, we're going to jump back in, have a SEMA episode, and then probably catch up on like a year in review of it'll be episode number 5 or 6 or something along those lines. So that'd be a good one. But anyway, the answer soon.
Soon.
Sorry, I just want to explain where we've
Stay
been.
tuned though, people.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, and
I'm glad people are still talking about it.
Yeah, because
we've only done 3.
We're not releasing them nearly as fast as what we wanted to. So thank you for that. And I think that's it. Thank you for listening to this week's episode. It was a good one.
Yeah.
Sorry I was so sarcastic and critical.
We'll have one more episode next week before we head to SEMA.
That's right. And so it's probably going to be a lot about SEMA and SEMA.
SEMA
and
wow.
We got to be careful with that one.
Yeah.
But between now and then, here's what we want you to do. We want you to call in and tell us what you want us to capture, who you want us to talk to, and we'll try to make it happen.
Yeah.
Either here for the podcast or for the Beers and Gears show, because we're going to be doing a little bit of both then. So let us know what you think.
We'll see you next week.
Thanks for listening to the CamaroZ28.com podcast. If you have questions or comments for Chris and Jason, call our voicemail hotline, 586-486-3182, or send your comments by email, webmasters@CamaroZ28.com. Once again, thank you for listening to CamaroZ28.com podcast. We'll see you next week.